When I first started this video, I had assumed that it would be a simple case of I would point a camera at someone and they would be obnoxious for a few minutes or so, and then I would splice all the footage together to make something even more incredibly obnoxious by taking all of the stupidest quotes and putting them together. I soon realized after going through an hour or so of footage that it wasn't going to be that simple, because my head started hurting and my brain was deteriorating at a rapid rate. So I decided that I could not help but to put in segments of the actual facts that go along with the bullshit that we just heard. So I apologize for that, but I had to in order to preserve my brain and your brain. So, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy.
There's an open mic up here at the school. I don't know when, but it's on campus cruising. So might do something there. And it's like, it's not like just one song or whatever. It's like 15 minutes to 30 minutes or whatever. So you can go up and do multiple pieces. Now listening to like Ludacris and all these other people, like there's no way that like my shit won't get huge. But I may not have the talent to sing, but everything else that I do is like 10 billion times. How'd go, Doug? I'm tired. Well, that wasn't the obvious statement of the year. But then again, you're tired like every day, right? Much. Yeah, so otherwise, like, if that's your usual, like, experience, then I'm asking you what is new today.
You should probably specify your questions better, because how does it go and what is new don't exactly always go together for me.
Well,
obviously.
You're weird. You are currently witnessing one of the many epitomes of the downfall of humanity.
Such things for fact.
Yep, that just happened. Granted, it wasn't him, but it was one of his friends, so it counts.
Another thing, if you would stop fucking interrupting me. I know them to the level that I know them. I might not. Anne, she was married over 30 times in her life. 30 times in her life. And she was in it for the money. She ended up being like a millionaire and had a mansion and everything. And she was very blatant about it. She said, I pretty much took them for all they were worth. And that's how she got successful. My grandmother's done it. My own grandmother, my dad's mother, did the same thing. She married this preacher who owned the church, actually owned the land that the church was on and the building itself and everything. And he had like so much money, and she did that to him. And now she divorced him, but now she lives like less than a walk away from the church. Have you disabled your personality chip? This is not a good one to argue because I really don't feel like taking either side because I already have my position. And we actually didn't know why people turned white or turned like different colors, by how they moved out until we went into space. In Europe, where there wasn't nearly as much sunlight, everything is overcast all the time. Body didn't need to be black, and so the melatonin.
He means melanin.
I disagree. I think giraffes are from space. I think giraffes are from space. I think alien structure, this is not one of my, I like taking an indefensible position and creating an argument for it. I really believe that giraffes are from space.
I knew you were kidding, I just wanted to hear you.
I love giraffes. They're so cool. I really don't know where the fuck they come from. Like, I don't know, like, if they're a breed of horse or if they're like a kind of like zebra. And for that matter, I don't know what the fuck a zebra is. Like, I don't really know where these things come from.
Let's compare a zebra to a horse.
But I mean, no creature looks like that, has like a 3-foot long purple tongue, and isn't from space.
And then this happens.
We have satellite pictures that prove what? It can't be caused by us, because one volcanic eruption produces 160% of all the carbon that we've already emitted into the air over our entire human lifetime.
I'm not exactly a big advocate for global warming, but I had to set the record straight here. Behind me is a chart of the annual carbon dioxide emissions by volcanoes and humans annually. Now, each block here is going to represent 10 million tons of carbon dioxide annually. Now, volcanoes rank in at about 200 million. That's quite a bit until you look at what the humans are doing. This graph represents about 37.5% of the amount of squares I actually need to draw in order for this to be scaled out correctly. Humans have 24 billion tons of carbon dioxide annually, which, if my math is correct, is a little bit more than 200 million. But someone correct me on this, leave well-reasoned comments in the comment section underneath. But I think my math is right here. I think I can accurately say that, yeah, okay.
If we tried, we couldn't produce as much carbon as there already. Like that's exactly. Diamonds are so common you could use them. You could use them to make a pair of pants. They are incredibly dangerous. They have one of the lowest safety.
They bullshit those crash tests right now.
They have the lowest actual safety rating out there.
Yeah. These cars are made out of plastic.
A VW Bug, a Beetle, has a higher safety rating than a smart car.
Actually, as it turns out, the smart car has a 4-star front safety rating and a 5-star side impact safety rating. The Volkswagen Beetle has a 4-star front safety rating and a 5-star... Wait a second, that sounds familiar.
I think in this day and age, especially with the internet and pretty much everything being on Wikipedia, there's just such an ability to just learn at your own pace. Thing is this guy is that he used to be an alcoholic, used to be homeless, used to just literally like live. But here's the thing. He lived in the alleyway behind the library. And every morning when that library opened up, he would go in and just start reading. He gave himself a college education. At this library. When you go out and you start making a living for yourself, no one will ever once ask you for your college degree. Ever. Amen.
I'm sorry, your degree isn't important? Yeah, I see that going well. So you're interested in becoming an engineer here at NASA? Yeah. Now, what degree do you have exactly to prove that you're able to work with us? Oh, I didn't actually go to college. Excellent. Welcome aboard. We'll be going to Mars in a week.
Thing is, I don't know how much credit to give the guy, but Nostradamus was a pretty badass dude and did a lot of shit. He said that there would be 3 antichrists.